Today we are going to be looking at something a little bit different. And we are looking at Doom the board game. Bet you never knew about this one, huh? It has a really nice, glossy finish to it. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it feels nice and it sounds nice. What more can you ask for? This board game comes from 2005, just after the release of Doom 3 in 2004. I love that box art. Anyway, let's pop this fucker open. If I can get it open. This is embarrassing. Oh, pfft. Look at that. Because it's taped shut. What kind of fool am I? Alright, let's take a look inside. Somebody printed out I bought this game secondhand many years ago, and somebody printed out the frequently asked questions and errata for this game, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the instruction manual. Isn't that gorgeous? I always really liked the look of Doom 3. It always had a weird sort of, I don't know, it's like an industrial look mixed with a weird non-human alien futuristic sort of look. I don't know how to explain it very well. All the weapons and the equipment have like a rounded sort of design to them. It's kind of cool. I like the color palette of this game too. Nice and dark and moody. Yeah, now that I think of it, this game is pretty complicated. It's a cool game, but it takes a long time to get everything set up. One of those kind of games. Let's read a little bit from this manual. Alert, alert, alert. All UAC personnel be advised. There has been a code red security breach in the Dimensional Gateway Research Facility here at the Union Aerospace Corporation's Mars base. I hate it when that happens. We are under invasion. I repeat, we are under invasion. Our cameras have picked up a number of unusual entities roaming the corridors and rooms of the base. We have compiled the following information about the various types of invaders that we have observed so far. I also love when games had manuals like these that showed off all the different monsters and enemies you could find, as well as all like the weapons and items and equipment you could also find. Like, even if I wasn't playing the game, it was always fun to look through those manuals and just imagine what the game was like. The game sort of took on a life of their own. Outside of it just being a game. I don't know if that makes any sense. So the way this game works, it has kind of a dungeon master and player sort of setup, where one player controls all the monsters and traps and stuff, and the other players play the Marines. So it's kind of like a Hero Quest sort of thing. I know there's DM-less board games like Gloomhaven. I'm always kind of curious how those work out. These are always kind of cool. They kind of remind me of the maps you'd see in a strategy guide. This is the book of scenarios you can play through. So it has its own little storyline. And you can even just has descriptions of what's going on to just give the world flavor. It's a cool little thing. Take a drink every time I say something is cool. Your kidney will thank you. Or I'm sorry, your liver will thank you. The thing about this game, I think I said this already, it takes a long time to set up because you have to put everything in its place and then populate all the monsters and items exactly where they're supposed to go. So you're like looking at the instructions and looking at the game, putting together a bunch of pieces and looking back at the instructions and back and forth for like a good 20-30 minutes. I think the way to do it honestly is to not set up the entire map, but to just kind of load in the parts that you need. You only set up the parts that the players are about to be in. If I ever play this game again, that's what I'll do. Anyway, let's move on. I hope I can play this game again. It's a reference sheet for the different monsters and items. And here are some of the map pieces. Oh, here's a list of different items that this game was missing. The people who ran the game store I got this from, they made a tally so I wouldn't be confused as to what was missing. It's pretty nice of them. I love the detail on these pieces. They have so much like atmosphere to them. This is what I want to show you, really want to show you. The game has the best little minis. I love these. I think this is the Mancubus from the game. It's kind of funny because a lot of these figures also have really bodacious asses. There's a couple more that I can show you. Same deal, just different color. This is parts of the Cyber Demon. Yeah. I don't want to get out the whole thing, but I think you get the idea. And I just gotta put everything back in place. Alright, next time we'll get some of these pieces out and do a little mock game, I think, or something like that. Oh, there's my cat, Gucci. Say hi to Gucci. Hey, kitty. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come over this way. Oh, here's his tail. Ooh. All right. Good night, everybody.